Thanks for watching. This clip was from our live show exclusively on odds.com. To watch the full video, hit the link below and get paid in full. All right, let's move on to Jaguars, Packers. Jacksonville, Green Bay. Green Bay opening up a minus 13.5. That's gone to 14 at the leading indicator books, although that 14 is at plus money. 14 is at plus money. This total opened up at 53.5. It's now down to 52. The 1-7 Jags at the 6-2 Packers. Jaguars coming off their 7th straight loss, 27-25 at home to the Texans. They escaped becoming the first team in NFL history to allow at least 30 points in 7 straight games. Luton played well, and it was I had a really rough Sunday, and you guys know how capping works. It's such a cruel mistress, and I was feeling great. That was the problem. I came into that Sunday morning just feeling so good. I mean, I was hungover, but I was feeling so good. I had this great Breeders' Cup, and it wasn't that I made that much money. We did well, but I had so much fun, and I came in feeling good about my action, and then I just got, slapped in the twat. Luton played well, 26-38 for 304 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. He also had a fumble that was recovered by a teammate. Gardner Minshew still unable to throw. Maroney saying Luton will start next week at Green Bay and could be starting for the next few weeks. James Robinson finally ran okay, 25 times for 99 yards. DJ Shark caught 7 passes for 146 yards. Chanot, hamstring left in the first half, was ruled out at the break. He's questionable to continue. And defensive lineman Doug Costin evaluated for concussion. They're both questionable right now. Packers are on extra rest after their easy 34-17 win at San Francisco on Thursday night. Still, look, we all know who's the better football team, but I'm hesitant to move here on the Packers.
It's a lot of points.
It is. It's a lot of points. Rodgers was dominant. He looked great. 25 times for 31 yards, 4 TDs, 0 interceptions. Devontae Adams catching passes all over the field. 10 receptions for 173 yards, 1 TD. Rodgers' TD pass to Adams gave the Packers an opening drive score for the 8th straight game to open the season. The only other team to do that was since 2000. The only other team to do that since 2000 was Patriots in 2007. 4 TDs, 4 field goals in those opening drives. League best 40 points of those opening drives. Aaron Jones comes back after missing 2 games with a calf injury. Immediate impact. He first 4 plays he gained 37 yards on. He finished with 15 carries for 58 yards, but he set a nice tone. 5 catches for 21 yards. Cornerback Jair Alexander concussion. Tackle Rick Wagner knee. Linebacker Chris Barnes calf. Running back Dexter Williams knee. All left the game and didn't return. Barnes and Williams are good to go, but Alexander's still in concussion protocol. Wagner remains questionable. Safeties Vernon Scott, Will Redmond, and cornerback Kevin King, and offensive tackle David Bakhtiari all remain questionable. How are you handling this spot, Bebsy? Jacksonville, Green Bay.
Well, I mean, this looks all too much like the Steelers versus Dallas this past weekend. And, I initially I was off it, and then the chat was screaming at me, the Dallas is terrible, the Steelers are great, and I believed it. I was like, yes, you're absolutely right. What am I doing? I'm overthinking this. And then it turns out my gut was right. It was just a team that's astronomically better than the other, and just came in not psyched up enough for this game. Just knowing that you can crush the other team really takes a little bit of wind out of your own sails. So this feels the same to me. This feels like, at 14 points or 14 and a half, I think in some books, the Green Bay knows that they should absolutely stroll in and kick the shit out of the Jags. But the Jags have proven to be able to cover this year. They've proven to be able to even beat the odd good team. I don't think they're going to win here. I just think this is too many points. And if there is a play, I think there's value in Jacksonville here.
I don't disagree. There's just no way I'm going to be sitting here on Sunday with money on Jacksonville. Just no way. But I agree. This, to me, just screams just stay away. There's lots of spots on this card that are enticing and appealing.
And I also, I see some people in the chat bringing up first half for Steelers or for Green Bay, but I don't even know if that's a play, because if they come out much like the Steelers did last week, the first half wouldn't have covered anyways. They were losing at the half, I think. it's the same kind of thing. Like if you don't come in ready to play, this is still an NFL team on the other side of the ball, and the first half isn't in play if you don't think the full game is in play. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
I agree. I agree. I also think a 34-17 final gets you the under. So I do understand why this total has gone from 53.5 to 52. I do also love being on unders when the Packers are way ahead. And look, I got lucky on the over on Thursday night. But Mullins and the Niners and Shanahan's offense. Now Luton's, you know what? This is the spot to me where you get that young quarterback, gets his first game in, plays great, throws for 300 yards, and then the NFL slaps him in the mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you see anytime you even get a little tape on some of these guys, or you start believing you're as good as that game was, and you're not quite as sharp, you're not quite as focused, you believe in your own bullshit. I mean, hey, look at me. Look at how hot I started, and I just ran into a 1-8 week. So, yeah, I like where your head's at there with Jimmy. I think this could be a real smack in the mouth for our boy Luton.
Well, let's just take a – so I think the under is in play, and even if it was a high-scoring first half, I think that the under would still be in play because Rodgers would just be very comfortable, very relaxed. They'd run the ball. They have 3 running backs that can do the job, that are all healthy right now. Let's just take a quick look and see what this team total is for the Jags. Fresh off of losing my team total for the Jags, it's at 19.5. It was at 20.5 against the Texans with the Jaguars at home. And now you're telling me I'll get 19.5? This is a bet I'm making tonight. Okay, I'm going to take the Jags team total under 19.5. I'm gonna fade Luton again. And all respect to Luton for taking money out of my family's mouth, but I'm going to go after him again.
They took money out of your family's mouth. You shouldn't eat money, man. That's dirty.
Oh, we washed that. Shit.
Okay, good.
I'm going to definitely take the Jaguars team total under now, and I may take the full game under, but no need to rush into that. Okay. Let's go. Jimmy Stain saying the books will continue to beat the public bettors. This is the time of year when they do that. Robert Cherry says Packers coming off of back-to-back. However, I see Rodgers and Packers spot. You're not what do you mean coming off back-to-back losses? Maybe I'm tripped out, but all right. I love the Jags team total under 19.5. Let's move on to our next spot. Again, we're going to break down all of the 1 p.m. games here live with you guys on YouTube. And then for the afternoon games, we're moving over to odds.com, and we really hope that you guys join us. Jimmy Stain looking at Ohio second half -9. I'm not looking at the action because I don't want it to take away my thought process, and I need to win this week.